Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya if you're new. And today I'm excited to bring you another episode of my coloring updates. And thank you to everybody who told me that you like them, and it really motivates me to keep making them. So thank you so much. So we're just going to get right into it. The first thing I wanted to show you is when I went on a trip with my husband to Mexico. In 8 years that I've been a parent, I've only gone away from my kids, I think, like on a mini weekend, maybe twice or 3 times. And this was the third time. So this was the second time my parents actually watched my kids overnight for like 2 nights. So we were able to go to Mexico. And Mexico is really close to where I live in the United States. So it's an easy getaway, and my husband surfs. I think I told you guys, so he always likes to go to places where there's like good waves. That's his passion. Anyway, so while I was there, I told my husband, can you go to like a Walmart or something in Mexico, like grocery store? Because I was looking for there's a set of neon Prismacolors that are only sold in Mexico, as far as I know. I inserted a photo of these Prismacolors. This is what they look like. And as you guys know, I really like neon art supplies, so I really wanted to find these. And if you don't know, Prismacolors are actually made in Mexico. So I had him stop at a couple of stores, and I will show you, kind of like take you with me there. So before I show you the store, I just wanted to show you, I took the Shooting Star coloring book with me, and I took photos of it at the hotel. And it was like such a beautiful hotel that I thought it would be pretty to take photos of the book like with the backdrop of the hotel. I don't know. So here we get into the store. This store is kind of like a Walmart type place, but it's not Walmart. They have a lot of stuff there. It's called La Comer. And I looked at the coloring book section. They had a lot of children's books. They had that Disney villains book that you saw there. But then they had these, which were really cool. It's kind of like an adult coloring book, but Aztec, of the Aztec art that they have in Mexico. So I'm assuming it's like the Mayan cultures and other Aztec cultures. So I don't really like Aztec art, so I didn't get these, but they were really beautiful books, very high quality. And I thought it was just cool to see what they have in Mexico. So these are like Mexican coloring books. Very cool. What else? Yeah, I'm just flipping there to show you on what's on the shelves. Then I was looking at the art supplies, and they have our brands like Crayola and stuff that we have in the United States, but they have different packaging and different color, like different packaging basically in different products, I think. So that was a cool vintage collection by Papermate. I was just checking it out. I thought it was interesting. And then they had some brands that we don't have in the United States, like Moped, and some other brands that we don't have. So I thought it was interesting. Yeah, just looking at and that brand is cool. It's called Cute. We don't have that in the United States, so I thought it was interesting. It's made in Colombia, apparently. So unfortunately, I could not find those neon Prismacolors. Very unfortunate. But I'll show you what I did end up getting, because of course I got something. I found these, the Prismacolor Junior, and they're double-sided. So you actually get 48 colors, even though there's only 24 pencils here. You get 48 colors. And I did swatch them. They're okay. They're not as good as Prismacolor regular Premier. But I thought they would be good for on the go, taking with me, and that way you have a lot of colors, you know. So I haven't opened them. I mean, I've swatched them, but I need to take them out of here because I just wanted to show you the packaging. So I got that while we were in Mexico. And like I said, Prismacolors are made in Mexico, so they're readily available. This is another brand that I have never heard of. It's sold in Mexico. Maybe it's sold in other countries. It's made in Colombia. So these are made in Colombia, and the brand is cute. They have like markers and other things. I just got these because I thought they looked really, really pretty. Come in like a set like this. I thought it would be good for like to-go, like a to-go set. So I got these also while I was in Mexico. And let me show you the swatches. Hang on a second. I did take this to Mexico with me on my little mini vacation. So I swatched them. These are the Queets, it's called. 24 colors, and they're very, very nice colors. Here I started to swatch the Prismacolor, but I ran out of space, so I kind of used a little bit here. But these are the Prismacolor Juniors. So yeah, that is what I got in Mexico. I just wanted to show that to you, and the little clips of looking at art supplies in like the Mexican stores. I thought that would be fun to show you. Another update is that I have a buddy color in here in Garden Enchantments with Connie, coloring chemist, and coloring with Kay. And Connie is the one who kind of initiated it. Thank you so much, Connie. I'm excited to do this page with you and Kay. We're doing this page, and I noticed that when Kay was doing flipping through this book after she bought it, that she really liked this page, and I do too. This is one of the pages that I really like. It's a scene with a tree and the water. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And Connie was saying that she really is enjoying this book and that she would love to do a buddy color with us. And I thought it would be so fun because I love those two ladies very, very much. Love their channels, love their personalities. So I think it's going to be fun to do. And I think, Kay, you asked if it could take water. Yes, I have done watercolor in here, and yes, it can take it. Where did I do watercolor? One second, I'll show you. Like right here, this entire background, these grass and the brown here, it's watercolor, and it had no problems. So watercolor will definitely work in here, and I definitely will use watercolor as well as some other mediums. I think water-based markers I will use in here. And I just got some Pitt pens, so hopefully I will use those in here as well. So I want to show that to you guys. Yes, you guys. I got another package from Beth, my subscriber. Thank you so much, Beth. I am so excited to open this on camera. I apologize, Beth, that there's a delay. It's just that I'm pre-filming, so you see these little clips in my coloring updates a little bit later than it actually happened. Oh my goodness. Stencils. Oh my God, this is a great stencil. Wow, and I love this one too. Oh my gosh. What are these? Huh. Nebula color. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Lost sock. Oh, this is how... This is to keep them together with two little ones. Maybe this could help. Oh my God, this is gonna help me because literally I every time I do laundry, there's random socks and I don't know where. Oh my God, that's awesome. So you kind of put them together and then you wash them together. That is awesome. Thank you, Beth. I'm so excited. She wrote me a really cute note here. And oh, thank you for your channel. That is so sweet. Okay, let's try these out. Ooh, the stencil looks good too. If any of you have these, let me know. Nebula colors. I love the packaging. Oh, they're shimmery highlighters. Yeah, I see a little shimmer. I don't know if the camera is going to pick that up. Wow, these are so cool. Oh my God, I love the colors. And they don't bleed through. Well, this is thick paper. I'm going to have to test them out. I have something like this from Faber-Castell that was horrible, but these look much better. Oh my goodness. These are amazing. Wow, I love the colors, muted colors. Love, love, love them. Thank you so much, Beth. And this is an awesome stencil that I'm going to have to use like immediately. Let me get a little Let me see if I could find a page where I could use this. Hang on. Okay, so I pulled out my coloreanding, and I have this page, which I did 2 years ago, and there's nothing in the background, so I thought, you know what, let me add something to the background. I'm going to use the stencil that Beth gave me. Oh my God, this looks really good. Okay, so this color is called Broken China. Let me just get there. Okay. Ooh, I love it. Okay, wow, isn't that awesome? Hold on, let me do the other side. Then we're going to do another color too. Let's line that up here. Ooh, that is awesome. Beth, thank you so much. You just make my day all the time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She reached out to me and said if she could send me stuff, and I said, of course. Ooh, what do you think, guys? That looks good. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add a little bit here of a lighter color like this one. Let me just change this. This is a little tricky because the sticky comes out of the bottom, but let's do this a little bit here with this color. Am I gonna ruin it? What do you think? Should I leave it alone? But you know what? Here has less, so I'm gonna take a little bit here and add a little tiny bit. I think it adds a little something. Let me go here. Oh yeah, I love it. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Wow, I love it. Ooh, I miss using stencils. Haven't used them in a while. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Beth. I love it. And I'm going to try to use the other stencil in a page as well, coming up soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The next clip is out of this book. I did a little speed coloring. Hopefully you'll like it and find it inspiring. In this book by Olivia Whitworth, Dreamweaver. So let's get into that little clip. So I pulled out my Prima watercolors, and these watercolors, I always call them like a bit of a gouache, like a mix between gouache and watercolor. So I love these because they can be really opaque if you want, but you can also water them down. So what I'm doing here is doing a darker green in the bottom of those trees, and then doing a little bit of a lighter green on the top part. And I can always go in later and smooth over that transition with pencil. So I am starting on the trees, and I am a lover of landscapes. I think you guys know, a lot of you ask me, hey, do you ever do portraits? And I always answer, I'm not a big portrait person. I don't know why. I'm not interested in coloring faces at all. I do have a book by based on the art of Alfonso Mucha, and I do like that one. It does have faces, but for the most part, you won't really see me buying books with faces, because portraits just don't interest me at all. I don't know why. My dad loves to paint people, but me, not so much. I don't know why. I love landscapes. I love trees, landscapes, scenes. That is what excites me. And when I see a page with lots of trees and a beautiful landscape, or a scene with the sky and the sun and the moon. That's what excites me, and that's what gets me going. So right over here, you could see that I busted out my Neocolor 2s, and I'm working on this tree. I'm just doing like a simple gradient. And this illustration is drawn in a very whimsical way that is not too realistic. So you can really have fun with artistic color combinations and, you know, block coloring and kind of simple coloring, I would call it. But really have fun with it in different mediums, mixed media. Right here, I decided to base the entire tree with one of these beautiful mustardy, like a mustardy green color. It almost looks yellow, and I will go on top with acrylic markers on top of those little dots. So that's my plan there. And I'm doing another tree with the Neo colors. I'm doing the dark, then a little bit lighter and a little lighter as I go out. And then I decided to test out some of my, what is it called? My water-based markers. And I decided to color that tree with the water-based markers. I skipped forward a little bit. Then I took another water-based marker, that's an Arteza marker, and I started to base all those little trees. And I left a little bit of white on the top of each tree. So I hope you enjoyed that little clip, and this is how far I am at the moment. Let me go out a little bit. I did do more off camera, and basically what I plan to do is actually use some acrylic markers for these dots and these leaves, maybe even do some shiny with Caliro. And I'll use pencil and like fine liners to add like shading here. Just gonna do like that, and pencil to start adding shading to these trees. I might do a little pencil. This is all watercolor. I might do a little pencil on top of that to smooth it out, and then I will use some acrylic marker to do like the branches and stuff. So that is where I am with this whip, and I'm loving it. You guys know I love trees, so just wanted to show you an update on that. Couple more updates. I hope you like the weird angle. I thought it would be fun to switch it up. But I just fixed, I don't know if you could see it in the light, it's a little shiny. I just fixed this page with satin glazing liquid because I am planning to do a color with me in here with my Prima watercolors, which are my favorites of all my watercolors. And I had the idea maybe to do like a video of my collection of watercolors and tell you like what I think of them. So yeah, so I just fixed that because this paper is not great, and I really want to do a color with me with my Prima watercolors on this page. So that is what I did. I just fixed it, letting it dry. It does take a while to dry. Here, as you can see, I covered that so that I wouldn't be too affected by it, even though the illustration is beautiful. I am doing this page in Jardin on Fleur. And I used some watercolors in here. I think it was Rosa, I don't remember. Here I did the water with Neocolor 2 because I wanted to have more control of where the color is. But I'm going to go out with pencil on top. I will use mixed media here because I'm going to use water-based markers, pencils, gel pens, so everything. Like pretty much a lot of my pages are mixed media because I just think, oh, okay, for this I'll use this, for this I'll use that. It's just a mental catalog that I have in my mind, and I just think of the best supply for each thing. Yeah. I'm working in a Seasons coloring book, and we have our group buddy color for Daydreams by Hannah Carlson has changed to Seasons. So I actually didn't plan on getting this book, but I found it for like $7 on eBay. So I ended up getting it so that I can continue with the Buddy Color group hosted by Doodle Robot. And the group picked this page, which is actually a page that I hate. I'm not a fan of Hannah Carlson. Honestly, I don't like this book that much. But because it was $7 and it's a hardback like book, the paper is amazing, I was like, you know what, I'll get it. So I'm challenging myself to do this page, even though I don't like it. So what I'm doing right now is I did watercolor here and I wanted to add some darkness to the bottom. So I'm using my oil pastels a little bit to add that darkness. Let me get a little darker here. Don't work like me. I work so so messy. I don't put papers underneath and everything. Just go for it. So I'm just gonna add that and just make my life easier instead of doing it with pencil. And then I will have to probably fix that. What else? I might do a little bit of light colors in here. I don't know. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of darkness to the top here using my oil pastels as well. And I might have to go over these silvery dots. What else can I add? Kind of want to add a little bit of magenta. Let's see. Just to add a little bit of interest here to the background. You add a little bit of a light blue. Yeah, when the group posted this, I almost said, you know what, I'll just sit this one out. But then I found it on eBay for like $7, and I thought, wow, that is a good price. That's a bargain for like a hardcover book like this. And I feel like with illustrations that you're not precious about, you experiment more. You know, you experiment more with stuff that you don't like, you don't love. So it's a little bit freeing in a sense, you know. So yeah, I think that's looking a little bit better. Where's my purple? Yeah, I like that. So I forgot to mention that the group Buddy Color that hosted by Dual Robot, that we switched it a couple of months ago to Daydreams, and in July the page was, I forgot to show this in my July pages because I completed this page a while ago, but the group had picked this page for July. I did send this picture into the group, but I forgot to mention it. So the group did a wonderful job. Everyone did such beautiful pages. Ladies, I loved seeing all of your completed pages for this page. And this is a page that I had done a long time ago after I saw this idea on ALU, Andrea's channel. She did it like this. So that was in July. And then the group decided to switch to the Seasons book. And I was going to bow out and say, you know what, I'm not going to get this book. But because I found it for so cheap on eBay, $7, I decided to get it because the paper is amazing. Now, I apologize that the frame that you just saw was a little bit too close. I'm not used to my setup yet in my new craft room, and I forget that the camera, I need to move it out a little bit more because it's just a little bit of a different setup here. So I apologize for that, but I hope you still like that clip. Another update is that I have this Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Forest Diver. Now, I love the illustrations in this book. Unfortunately, they had a black backing, and the printing of the paper, I hate the black backing, It just changes the color of the paper, and I didn't like the type of paper, so I took it to Kinko's, and I photocopied it, and I cut off the cover. I threw away all the original illustrations because that paper is like total garbage. I took out the back, the front, and I told them, bind it for me. Now I'm regretting that I should have maybe printed on even better paper because this is still thin, but we'll see. So that is an update that I wanted to tell you about also. Okay, future Maya here. My coloring update, I had filmed it and uploaded it, but it was a horrible editing job. I messed up, so I had to take it down and re-edit it. So in the meantime, Beth, my wonderful, wonderful viewer, has sent me another Happy Mail package, and I got to show it to you guys. She sent me a beautiful card. Thank you so much, Beth. And this glitter crayons for my kids. But this is the star of the show. She actually messaged me on Instagram telling me that she found this coloring book in a local art gallery near her coffee shop by a local artist. I believe it is, Kate Walsh. And at the gallery, they were selling these coloring books. And she showed me a picture on Instagram, and I told her, wow, that's amazing. It looks like such a cool book. And she surprised me with one. I was shocked. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm going to climb that mountain. And this is dedicated to the victims of the Woolsey fire. So this is this black paper is interesting. I might have to use markers for that because it's very smooth. But it's a really cool, unique coloring book that tells a story. And at the end, you can illustrate like the end of the story. So I just think it's really, really cute, very unique. And it's very small. See here, she says, this space is for you. So maybe I will attempt an illustration. I don't know. I think that would be cool. So Beth, thank you so, so much for all your Happy Mail over the past month. This was a beautiful surprise, and I appreciate it so, so much. So that is all I have for you in today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so, so much for all your wonderful comments and for watching. And to all my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you all very, very much. I hope you enjoy your coloring this month. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.